Continuing coverage this evening, this as we are seeing policies from the new sweeping immigration laws beginning to play out. Florida looks to be the state-level leader in assisting the Trump administration's mass deportation plans.
10 Tampa Bay political reporter Aaron Parasijan shows us how local law enforcement leaders are overseeing the partnership.
The new State Immigration Enforcement Council meeting for the first time ever today here in Pinellas County, discussing local law enforcement's role in ramping up deportations, which this week includes more officers being deputized to work with ICE in making arrests.
It can't be too soon to self-deport if you're here illegally violating federal law.
The opening message from Polk County Sheriff Grady Judd, the chairman of this 8-member council made up of law enforcement leaders from across the state.
Sheriff Bob Galtieri.
Here.
Sheriff T.K. Waters.
Here.
The council is tasked with advising the cabinet and the state's new immigration czar.
Well, it's all about find them, sort them. Let's get the sheriff's deputies and the police officers out in the field, and they're very close to being there.
All 67 of Florida's sheriff's office have signed 287G agreements as the feds and state are aiming to expand ground-level task forces that were disbanded more than a decade ago. After expedited training, local deputies nominated by their heads can get certified to arrest suspected illegal immigrants with warrants or probable cause, acting in the role of federal ICE officers.
Currently, there are some highway patrol troopers that have received the training. As of this morning, no troopers in Florida have received any credentials or authorities. They're supposed to get them this week. They were supposed to get them last week. It didn't happen. They're supposed to start getting them this week.
It's one of the federal hurdles these law enforcement leaders are highlighting while citing the need for policy changes from the top to give them more authority and more options to arrest, transport, and house detainees.
You got to step outside the box. This is a different time. It's a different situation, and there's a sense of urgency.
These discussions and more updates will come at their next meeting, April 9th. In Pinellas County, Aaron Parasijan, 10 Tampa Bay.
Now, the council is also overseeing how $250 million in state funding will be doled out to local agencies. Among the options out there, grants for equipment and $1,000 bonuses for officers who get certified.